Welcome to What's Pissing You Off Wednesday here at the McTaggart Attack Podcast. I'm Kevin McTaggart, and as usual in What's Pissing You Off Wednesday, I rant about stuff for other people so they don't have to. You can reach me at McTaggartAttack@gmail.com. You can find me on social media at McTaggart Attack on either Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok. A lot of times I post on Facebook too, asking what is pissing people off, and I rant about it for them. It's usually on Facebook where I get these submissions, and Twitter where I get these submissions. So go ahead and contact me there if you want me to rant about something for you. That's enough of me talking and introducing it. It's What's Pissing You Off Wednesday. I've got 5 rants that I'll be doing in this episode. I hope you enjoy them. Leslie Zebrowitz is pissed off and says, when my boss gives vague directions and then isn't happy with what I did and asks for change after change after change. Your boss gives you vague instructions on how to do something. And then when you do it, however you think your boss told you to do it, as vague as he was, he then tells you afterwards, no, this isn't the way you did it. Why do you do it this way? Do it this way instead. Do it this way. Why not give all of those instructions when he first gave you the project to do in the first place? Why go through this whole goddamn game that you're fucking playing by being so vague in the first place? Why be vague in the first place and be more detailed at first, and then you'll be able to do what he wants you to do, instead of him having to correct you over and over again after you've done the fucking project? That's just stupid. Why doesn't he get his head out of his ass and stop being vague? And if he wants things done a certain way, tell you that certain way that they should be done, instead of telling you a vague way that they should be done. Why be vague when he doesn't want to be vague? What is he is he gonna be vague because he's gonna assume? Is he gonna assume that you know what he wants? But when he doesn't tell you what he wants, he gets mad because you didn't do what he wanted when he didn't tell you what he wanted. Supervisors are stupid. Here's one from Tim Pitts, and he goes, why my tax money goes to the Department of Education, but I still have to pay for school when I've already paid for school? You pay taxes to the Department of Education, and then you go to school, but you still have to pay for school, even though you pay taxes to the Department of Education. What the hell do your taxes go to for the Department of Education? It doesn't go to your education, obviously. I mean, that's an excellent point, Timothy. I didn't even think about that aspect. If you pay taxes to the Department of Education, that should give you at least some sort of discount on if you're still getting an education as an adult. You know, it's just dumb that you have to pay taxes for the Department of Education while you're still getting an education. You're still paying for your education, and then you're gonna have student loans that you're gonna have to pay for the rest of your goddamn life, even though you paid taxes for education. That's what's wrong with the education system. We need to put more money into education, that's for sure. But one problem that I think is happening is people are paying for their education twice when they're having to pay taxes to the Department of Education, even though you're still also paying for your education, and you're apparently getting an awful education still. I would think the more money that you put into education, the better the education should be, but that's not the case. Ridiculous. You shouldn't have to, if you're paying more money for education, you should get a better education. You know, especially if you're putting taxes and paying for your education. And it's just so stupid. Our education system is so fucked up here in America. So stupid. We have so many stupid people in America. Because our education system sucks. And why does our education system suck? One reason is we're paying education taxes while still paying for our education for the schools. People are so stupid. We need to improve education. I don't know how the hell we do that, because apparently I'm not educated enough. Why? Because our education system sucks. Maria Hudson Johnson is pissed off about cars in front of me in drive-thrus who won't just pull up already. I don't understand that. I just don't understand that. I hate when I'm in the drive-thru, when I go to the drive-thru and I'm in line. Let's say I'm in the drive-thru at McDonald's, because that's where I'm usually in the drive-thru. But when there's a car, when you're in the line at the drive-thru and the car in front of you, there's a space ahead of them and they're not paying attention for whatever reason, or they don't want to move ahead yet because there's no point to it or something like that. I don't know why they don't move ahead, but they have that space there. But they're too stupid. They're just too occupied by their own headspace that they don't want to move ahead. They don't realize that they're in a line, and one part of being in a line, one major part of being in a line is that you move ahead whenever you have the chance. Be it if you're in a line of human beings, or if you're in a line of cars, you fucking move ahead, especially if you're in a line of cars. Because there's people waiting to order in drive-thru lines, but your stupid ass is just staying there for no particular stupid reason. Either you forgot, or you fell asleep, or you're just not paying attention, or you just don't care. You gotta do your damn part. When the line moves ahead, you move ahead too. I don't care if you're in a car, or if you're standing in line, or whatever. You move ahead in line when given the goddamn opportunity. Matthew Howell is pissed off at vegans making meals that look like meat out of twigs and plums or whatever they fucking eat. Vegans are the worst. Seriously. I hate this whole... I have no problem with people that don't want to eat meat. But don't make your food look like meat. Alright? This impossible burger shit that Burger King has or whatever, or anything, or tofurkey, or tofu turkey, or tofu whatever, or bean, like they said in the fucking tweet, the twigs and shit, and just don't make your vegan meal look like a meat eater's meal, okay? Because you know what? The meat eater's meal is gonna taste a whole lot fucking better than your vegan shit. Human beings are meant to eat meat. They're not meant to eat just plants and shit, okay? I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. There's a circle of fucking life that takes place. We eat meat, alright? You can go ahead and be a vegan, but don't make your food look like meat, okay? Don't make your fake steak look like a steak, okay? Because if you're gonna make it look like a burger, have it be an actual burger. Okay, vegans? Or just eat twigs. If you're too ashamed to eat twigs because you want it to look like real food, then eat real food. Kenneth Lao is pissed off about how super sensitive people are nowadays. Can't even take a joke. People are way too sensitive nowadays. It's aggravating, especially as a comedian. I hate how fucking sensitive people are nowadays. They get insulted by any joke any comedian says on Saturday Night Live in their dialogue. Any fucking comedian who tells a joke on Saturday Night Live gets ripped to shreds. John Mulaney, who's probably the nicest comedian, cleanest comedian there fucking is, gets ripped to shreds for his set on Saturday Night Live. Because people are too fucking sensitive. If you're too sensitive to watch this shit, if you're too sensitive to take a joke, then don't watch these things. If you find the show too sensitive but don't want to watch it anymore, don't watch the show anymore then. Don't try to get it canceled or whatever. Don't fucking complain. We don't care that you found it too fucking sensitive. That you were too sensitive about it. Dear God, people are so goddamn sensitive nowadays. It's goddamn ridiculous. As a comedian who likes to tell jokes, I don't want to have to worry about whether people are going to get insulted by my joke, because I don't care if you get insulted by my joke, because it's my joke. I find it funny, and if you don't find it funny, then don't fucking watch me perform stand-up comedy or whatever. Everything is funny to a degree. Everything can be made a joke of to some degree, and if you don't like the joke, then don't watch the comedian, or don't watch the show, or don't watch the program if you're too fucking sensitive about it. Stop being so goddamn sensitive. The world would be a lot better if we were a lot less sensitive about things. People are stupid. And people are also too fucking sensitive. Hit the fucking stop button. Thank you for watching the video and or listening to it as part of the McTaggart Attack Podcast. I really appreciate it. Happy What's Pissing You Off Wednesday, everybody.